Man, House of Underdog Talk, man. House of Underdog Pod, man. We back with another one. You know, we jumping straight in, man. We ain't trying to stick our toes in to see if the water cold or not. Jumping in with that NBA talk, man. Fight nights and playoff sports, man. Playoff sports and fight nights. It's that time of year, man. Playoff time. NBA. Nothing better. Nothing better. We're going to start with these matchups, bro. These some great matchups. Hell of a matchups, bro. Like, these is some great matchups. We're going to start with the play-in. We're going to start with the West, though. West, you know, the 10th and the 9th seed to advance to play one more play-in game. You got the Clippers versus the Warriors. That's a great game, man. You got Kawhi versus Curry. I like the Clippers right here, though. But Curry is that much of a nightmare matchup that he can win this play-in game right here by his impact, by his gravity. But on the opposite end, Kawhi is the same way. And he got a better supporting cast with Darius Garland, with Ben, you know what I'm saying? I do think this is going to be a good game, though, for sure. I just think the Clippers can get over the top right here. Kawhi going to be Kawhi. I think Ben coming off the bench is going to have to be a great impact for them to advance and, you know, possibly win that next playing game to make it to play the OKC, make it to play the Thunder in that first round. So I like the Clippers. Golden State does have a chance, though. I just think they too banged up, man. With Jimmy being out, with Moody being out, they didn't really make. I feel like they could have did more at the trade deadline and the buyout deadline thing. But we'll see. You know what I mean? Then the 7th to 8th, you got Phoenix versus Portland. I don't know. I got to see if Jalen Green all the way healthy. Really like Portland, though. I think Portland got a better overall team. Especially if they healthy. You know, Dame obviously is out. Got to see about Grant. But I like Portland. I think they got the matchups for them. But you can't count out a team like Phoenix. You know what I mean? I fought with Dylan the Villain. I fought with Book. You know what I mean? Fought with them boys. But I think Portland can get this upset and play the Spurs. First round. I do like Portland. Then Phoenix and Clippers meet up in that last winner go home, winner go to that first round versus Thunder, loser go home. I like the Clippers. I think, again, Kawhi going to be Kawhi. And I think, you know, Phoenix wouldn't really necessarily have a matchup for Garland. And I like being off the bench. If he can be that X factor, I like the Clippers. Moving on to that East, man, you got that 9th and 10th spot. Winner, you know, plays one more for that first round game. You got the Hornets versus the Heat. Great game, boy. Hornets been on a heater this second half of the season. I'm talking about absolute heater, like Melo hooping, consistently hooping, and he's playing free. You know what I mean? Him and Knippel, top 2 in 3-point makes. You see, like, the direction they're going. You know what I mean? New Splash Bros type shit. Like, Knippel, like Clay with a dribble. Clay with, you know, a little bit higher IQ. Ceiling-wise, you see what I'm saying? But I think that's going to be a great matchup. I fuck with Miami, though. Like, I think Miami get this win. I think Hornets got a chance. Hell yeah, this is a 50-50 game. Like I said, Hornets got great momentum going into this game. Miami don't have ups and downs. You know what I mean? Hornets are on in better alignment at this part of the season. I can say that and word it like that. So that plays a factor, but I think Miami could still win this game. Even though it would be exciting to see a Hornets in the playoff series, I think Miami win this game. I think the Hornets really grow from this season. I think they are not going to be in the play-in area going forward after this season. But if Miami loses and the Hornets win, I think they still got a tough game against whoever lose out of this next game going forward. This Philadelphia versus Orlando, which is a great game. I don't know if Embiid's playing. I don't think so. I know he just had surgery on something. But they didn't say he was out. They didn't say he was out for the season. See what I'm saying? So, no Embiid for this play-in game, I'm assuming. I think Orlando does get better come playoff time. They have shown that these last 2-3 years. I don't know. I think this 25-game suspension for Paul George has been great for him. You know, coming back healthier, more in rhythm, being able to work on the game, sharpen the tools. You still got Max, you still got VJ, you still got Quinn Grimes, you still got, you know what I mean? You still got pieces, you still got Kelly. I think Orlando got the matchups. I don't know. It's going to be a great game. I can definitely see Orlando winning. You feel me? Like, I could definitely see that. Orlando might play Boston in that first round. But that East, that's a tough bracket play-in wise, because both of them can go either way, literally. Like, I say I like Miami, but I also like the Hornets. Say Miami gonna win, but I also can see the Hornets winning. You know what I mean? Like, Orlando, I think they just a little bit more healthy. I think if Philly got big fella, they got Embiid, it's Philly. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to see. I think Orlando got the slight edge with the health right there. So, but man, you can't count out Philly, man. Especially if Paul George hooping how he hooping. It's tough. You know what I mean? That play-in gonna be a great play-in, man. Tune in to that play-in game. Those play-in games. Really win or go home for some teams. Like, you know, then you got the 3 versus 6 in the we're gonna stay in the East. In the East, you got New York versus Atlanta. I like that. I like Atlanta though. You know what I mean? I think they got more pieces. I think they got the matchups for them. I do like Big Cat having a great series against Atlanta though. You know what I'm saying? I think Atlanta gonna try to go Oquanda. I probably pronounced his name wrong, Oquanda, but I think they're gonna try to go small with him too though. You know what I mean? A little bit of Jalen Johnson, a little bit of Kuminga on Big Cat. I can see that. I like Atlanta, but New York, Eastern Conference Finals last year, so they got a little bit of experience. But I think Atlanta already has better chemistry. Already is clicking. That matters going into these playoff moments. Like, they just clicking more than New York to me right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if Atlanta upset New York. You know what I mean? I definitely can see them getting one out of these first 2 in the Garden, if not 2. You see what I'm saying? So Then you got 4 versus 5, Cleveland versus Toronto. I think Toronto got the matchups defensively for everybody in the East, to be honest. Like, so. But that's going to be a sneaky series. I don't know. That's going to be a sneaky series. Cleveland all the way healthy. I lean towards them, but Toronto has the matchups. They can match up defensively with Cleveland easy. They can throw different bodies at different people, at their main people too. They're versatile like that. That's sneaky. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Then in the West, you got 4 versus 5. You got Lakers versus Houston. Bron versus Easy. Bron versus Easy Money. Bron versus KD. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, it's an uphill battle, though. Luka and AR being out. I don't know if they out for the whole series. If Bron can get you 1, maybe 2 real quick, then we talking, okay, at least AR, right? At least AR coming back, right? So, I don't know. We'll see, bro. Definitely an uphill battle. Damn. They was clicking, too, before they got hurt. That's crazy. But you lean towards Houston because of the health, bro. It's going to be fun to see, though, bro. Like a 41-year-old Bron, 42, whatever. I think he's 41. Bron ain't that old, nah. Bron ain't just that old, but he's 41. He up there. But he's very much capable of being that one option again. Obviously, he was that 3 this year. Just being hurt to start the year, the momentum and rhythm that Luka and AR had, he's capable of fitting into that. He's adaptable. He's a real Swiss Army knife. So I think they had a couple games to figure it out at the end of the regular season, the back end, because Luka and AR was hurt. And I think defensively, they're not going to miss a step. They might improve defensively in the playoffs. Because JJ, one thing about JJ, he is a good defensive coach. I can't say that. He might not utilize the right defensive players a lot. Like the Vando situation, I don't really think he utilizes Vando a lot like he should. But he got these defensive schemes that definitely make sense and beneficial, and they work. So I think they're going to be even better defensively now. Now, offensively, we got to see. You know what I mean? Who's going to be that? Is it Rui Hachimura, a.k.a. Hibachi? Is it who is it? Like, is it DeAndre Ayton? Is this your moment that you've been wanting and asking for? And they going to need your scoring ability. You know what I'm saying? Luke Kennard's been playmaking a lot recently, getting great number of assists. Playoff Bronny loading up. I love it. I like it. You like it, I love it. You see what I'm saying? So we just gotta see. But I think Houston, they got KD, they got Sengun, they got Thompson, they got Jabari Smith, they got Torres, and they got Reed Shepard. They got pieces. They got Dorian Finney-Smith you can throw in there. They got Clint Capella, another big body. Obviously Fred VanVleet is out, but have obviously lean more towards their way at the moment. So I don't know, but it's gonna be a great game. It's still gonna be a great matchup. I don't care what nobody say. You got 3 versus 6. You got Denver versus Minnesota. I actually thought Denver wasn't gonna try to win last night, so they can match up with Houston. You feel me? But Denver is playing Minnesota, and it's gonna be a great matchup, bro. I expect that shit to go 7 games. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. It's gonna be a great matchup, bro. Minnesota, I know Minnesota like themselves over them for sure, but I know Denver has the best player in the NBA in Nikola Jokic, and they don't have some tough battles against Minnesota, so they know each other very well. I think Denver has been kind of banged up all year. And they obviously still where they need to be with that 3rd seed. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're getting better with the health. Yeah, they got the pieces around their best 2 players, in Jokic and Jamal Murray. It's going to be a great matchup, bro. I don't know, dog. That shit going 7. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna have to be more of a playmaker, meaning like, when I mean playmaker, like him making that extra pass, bro. That's the next level of his greatness. Like, you gotta, that extra pass gonna win them championships, because they're gonna collapse on you. You gotta make that extra pass. And that extra pass might not be an assist. That extra pass might be a hockey assist. You feel me? So, I don't know, that shit going 7. That's gonna be a great matchup, bro. No, boy, like, Ant-Man done snapped on Denver last time they met up, like, yeah, that shit can go 50-50. Damn, bro, I fuck with both teams, bro. I really fuck with Ant, though. I fuck with Nikola, though. Like I said, Nikola the best player in the game to me. He won for sure. Ant-Man, that nigga, though. I fuck with Ant. You know what I mean? In this playoffs, he gonna have to make that extra pass. He's still gonna get you 30 ball, but you gotta make that extra pass. And that extra pass might not be an assist. It might be a hockey assist. But that's gonna be the difference between you getting over that hump. That's gonna be a great matchup, bro. Honestly, it's gonna be a great playoffs, a great play-in. Man, we're gonna be. Hey, just rock with us, man. House of Underdog talk, man. House of Underdog pod, man. Stay tuned.